Hello from us at My Masterpiece. My name is Evan, and if you're currently watching this video, that means you've already booked us for a paint party or are considering us for a future event. I just wanted to create this informative video to go over some of the most commonly asked questions we get when it comes to putting on a paint party through My Masterpiece. So let's dive right into it and go over those commonly asked questions with some answers. When working with us here at My Masterpiece, we always want to make sure that our guests' painting experience is fun, easy to do, and enjoyable. That's why we use certain materials for all of our designs that make it really easy to do for anyone that has never painted before in their life or that has never taken a painting class before. So let's dive in and talk about the materials that we strongly recommend that you go out and buy when working with us here at My Masterpiece. When it comes to canvases, we always stick to 11 by 14. This is a size that really works for everyone. It's also a lot more easier to display in a room, a dorm, a house, really anywhere, and is just a more cost-effective option. I always buy my canvases from Michaels. They generally come in a 7-pack, or you can order more in a bulk buy option. If you do have any other canvas sizes that you have and want to use for the event, just feel free to please contact us ahead of time so we're able to use what option you might have to save more money for your event. But again, we always strongly recommend that you go with 11 by 14 as all of our designs are curated around that size. Okay, so now let's talk about paint. Here at My Masterpiece, we offer zero paint mixing on all of our current designs and classes that we teach. To make this happen, we use specific color palettes for all of our designs, as well as Artist Loft brand paint that can be found at michaels.com or at a Michaels store near you. Now, after you choose your My Masterpiece design, we will then send you the color palette for that specific painting that you'll be doing with your guests, as well as the links to go out and buy the Artist Loft paint. The paint we use comes in two different size tube containers, a 4-ounce as well as an 8-ounce. The 4-ounce container generally provides enough paint for around 10 participants, and then the 8-ounce tube generally provides enough paint for around 15 to 20 participants. It is important that you generally try and stick with the 4-ounce tube container for all of the paint that you need to buy, just because all of the Artist Loft colors come in the 4-ounce compared to the 8-ounce. But again, we will send you the link with all the paint that you'll need through Artist Loft to go out and buy. Okay, so now let's finish up our materials overview with our brushes. This is a brush pack that you can go out and buy from TD Art Supply. They are a wholesale company out of Florida that specializes in selling items for paint and sip events. This brush pack comes with a large brush, a medium brush, as well as a small brush, and all of our designs are formulated under this specific brush pack. So we will also send you the link on where to buy this brush pack when you decide to work with us here at My Masterpiece. Also, I did forget to mention, but make sure that each individual participant has water, paper towels, as well as paper plate for the event. Now, let's go into how to order those 3 main materials like the canvas, the paint, and the brushes. Okay, so right now I have michaels.com pulled up with the tab for the canvas pack. It is a 7-pack 11 by 14 super value canvas by Artist Loft. Right now they're $12.99 for about $1.86 each. Again, sometimes you can get them on sale dependent on how many you order. Now I'm going to scroll down here to where it says need a large quantity. Check out this bulk option. I'm going to click on it here. And as you can see, you can get 4 packs of 7. So if I do the math, I do believe that should be about 28 canvases, and you can get that for $56.60 for $8.90 a pack. So again, you're going to be definitely saving a lot more money if you buy them in bulk. Unfortunately, you can't put any additional coupons on it, but if you have a large number of participants for the event, it always is just a good idea to go ahead and buy them in bulk. So now let's look up our paint options. Okay, so now that we have looked up how to order the canvases, let's now look up how to order the paint. So right now I'm on Michaels.com with the tab for acrylic paint by Artist Loft 4 ounces. This is going to be the link that gets sent to you when you book my masterpiece. So right now, as you can see, we have a ton of different colors here. Each tube is about $4.49, and these 4-ounce containers generally provide enough for around 10 participants. There is over 50 colors in this entire collection, the most out of really the entire brand, and definitely more options than the 8-ounce. But for right now, let's just try to almost order enough paint for one of our designs here. So right now, let's try and pick out the paints we would need, for example, for our pastel ocean design. So our pastel ocean design has about 7 different colors, and when you get your design, you will also get a visual sheet with the picture of the design as well as the exact colors next to it, and that's going to help us when we're going to try and match our colors here. So right now I already know my first color is titanium white, so I'm going to try and find my titanium white. So I have titanium white right here. I'll add it to the cart and I'll click continue shopping. And then we also have light blue, so I don't know if this is my light blue. This is my aqua green, so I don't want that. So I think right here, yep, light blue. So, and make sure that you can see the title right next to the word color. So we're of course matching that to the list that I will have sent you. So I'll click add to cart. And of course, I'll tell you the quantities of how much paint you'll need per student. So if you have 20 students, then of course you'll need 2 quantities of each color. Now let's go on with our next color here, which is light violet. So I have light violet. I will add that to the cart, click continue shopping. The next color here is turquoise. So I believe turquoise is over here. I think it's this one, yep. Turquoise, add that to the cart, continue shopping. We also have deep yellow, which I think is, nope, that's Naples yellow, we don't want that. Okay, deep yellow, and again, make sure the color matches the name right next to it. Add to cart. We'll click continue shopping again. And then we have neon orange, which is pretty easy to find right here. Add to cart, continue shopping. And then our last one is light pink. You would think it looks kind of like that color, but it's actually more of a light color, and it kind of looks like a tan. So again, make sure that your color matches the name that is sent to you. And then we'll of course add that to the cart. Click continue shopping. And that is how to pretty much pick out the paints that you will need for the design once we send you the color list as well as that visual sheet. So let's now talk about and look over how to order our brushes. Okay, so now that we have talked about the paint, let's talk about the brushes. So right now I have the TD Art Supply tab pulled up on my computer. This is the link that goes to the 3-pack brush set with a 1-inch wash, 12 round, and a detail brush. Each individual pack runs about $3.38 per participant, and they also come in cases of 50. So even if you have less than 50 people participating, I still highly suggest that you go ahead and order this case of 50. It's just going to really help you in the long run be able to have an amazing class with us. All these brushes are catered around each individual design that we offer, and I just highly suggest that you go ahead and order these cases of 50 for however many people that you need brushes for. Okay, so now that we have that taken care of, let's go into the next portion of our question and answer with talking about our design offerings. Okay, so now let's talk about designs. Here at My Masterpiece, we offer some of the most fun, simple, and easy to do paintings for all the classes we teach and offer. We are constantly uploading and creating new design options on our website at www.mymasterpiecepaint.com. If you're interested in getting a custom design made for your My Masterpiece event, feel free to reach out to our team about 2 to 3 weeks ahead of your event to try and get a custom painting locked in for your painting class. If you have any other questions regarding designs, feel free to reach out to our team ahead of your event. Now let's talk about what it looks like to host an in-person My Masterpiece event. My Masterpiece is always a lot more fun in person. So here are some basic recommendations when it comes to making your in-person event a success. Paint safety is always extremely important when it comes to protecting any venue when hosting a paint party. There are 3 basic items that you can go out and buy to help prevent paint from getting anywhere where it's not supposed to go. The first item is painter's plastic. This can be found at pretty much any home improvement store like a Lowe's or a Home Depot. It provides a super good barrier from the ground up, preventing any paint from getting on the floor. The second item is tablecloths. The tablecloth, of course, provides another barrier from the table up, preventing any paint from seeping through. The third item is Clorox wipes. All the paint we use is water soluble and can be really cleaned up very easily with the Clorox wipe if it does get somewhere it's not supposed to be. When it comes down to making the event accessible to all, there are some basic tech requirements that, if provided, will make sure that the event is a success. Sound is always extremely important for those who need to hear from a far away distance. Making sure that there is a lapel mic available for the instructor will make it easy for the instructor to walk around the room and still be able to communicate. We always like to make it a party with My Masterpiece, so having an aux cord ready to be able to plug into our iPad system will make it easy for us to play our playlists and music. For those that have trouble seeing or eye problems, we always like to bring a small camera connected onto a tripod with a HDMI cord to then plug into a projector. This provides a secondary viewpoint for those who are farther back in the room. If you have any more additional questions when it comes to hosting an in-person event, please feel free to reach out to us before your event so we can try and get them answered. Well, I hope you enjoyed this question and answer video. If you have any further questions, again, don't hesitate to email or contact us. Thanks again for watching and have a good day.